I was forgotten by men, but remembered by God. He saw me, not for what I was, but for what He had already purposed in me. I am David, the youngest, the least, a shepherd among the hills. But in the quiet of the fields, I learned to hear the voice of the Lord. It echoed in the wind, whispered in the still waters, and stirred within my soul. My hands were trained not in palaces, but in pastures. Each day I watched over sheep, and each night I lifted melodies to heaven. I killed lions and bears. I struck them down with the strength He gave. I did not trust in my sling or in my arm, but in the One who was ever present, ever faithful. One day the prophet came to our home. My brother stood before him, tall and impressive, yet the Lord chose none of them. They summoned me from the fields, still smelling of sheep and dust. And then the oil flowed. The Spirit of the Lord came upon me with power and promise. I trembled, not in fear, but under the weight of a calling I could not yet understand. The battlefield rang with the taunts of a giant who defiled the armies of the living God. I stepped forward, not in armor, but in faith. Men saw a boy with a sling, but heaven saw a servant with trust. A single stone flew, and the warrior fell, not by my might, not by my skill, but because I carried the name of the Lord in my heart. I played my harp in the palaces of a tormented king. He welcomed me with smiles, but hurled spears behind them. I honored Him, even as He hunted me. I wandered in deserts, hid in caves, wept beneath the stars. My soul cried out for deliverance, for justice, for peace. Still I trusted, even in silence. My words became psalms, my wounds became worship. After long years of exile, Judah crowned me. Then all of Israel followed. I led armies, conquered nations, and brought peace to the land. I danced before the Ark of the Covenant, unshamed before men. For my victories were not my own, they were the Lord's. He established my throne and gave me rest on every side. But even kings fall. In a moment of weakness, I looked where I should not have looked. Desire gave birth to sin, and sin to death. I took what was not mine, and sent a righteous man to his grave. My bones ached with guilt, my spirit withered. Then the prophet confronted me, and truth pierced my soul. I fell to the ground in repentance, and there, amid the ashes, mercy found me. The sword did not depart from my house. My sons turned against me, rebellion arose from within. I fled barefoot from my own palace, a broken father, a grieving king. Yet I submitted to the Lord's discipline. Even in sorrow, I believed that His justice and His love walked together. He did not abandon me. He restored me, not through triumph, but through tears. I longed to build a temple for my God, a dwelling for His presence, but He chose my son instead. So I gathered all I could, gold, silver, cedar, and song. I instructed Solomon and blessed the people. I left behind more than a kingdom. I left behind psalms, prayers shaped in pain, praise birthed in battles. I was not a perfect man, but I was a man who returned again and again to the heart of God. He did not choose me because I was worthy. He made me worthy because He chose me. The Lord was my light, my salvation, my fortress, and my friend. His goodness and mercy pursued me all my days. And now I dwell in his house forever.